Right, welcome to the S-StarTV podcast. It's been a long time coming. In front of me, I've got Mr. Johnny Rotten. What's happening, my brother?
All good, man. All good.
Yeah, thank you for coming down. Was it a short journey?
No, about an hour.
South to the bottom of South.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you for doing this, bro. Is this your first podcast?
Yeah, this is my
First official release podcast.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned before that you've recorded one or two.
Yeah, I done one with Theo Stretch Lewis in it, but that
Okay.
was just like it wasn't videos. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, audio, yeah. Nice, man. So, what's the latest for you, man? How's things?
Yeah, it's all good, man. Just enjoying life really at the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm going to get straight into it. I'd say 2023, looking at Johnny Rotten, from what I've seen you for over the years, this is the most positive I've seen Johnny Rotten. I feel like, not that you're negative, but I've seen you in the past and there's there's been dramas around your name in the music, in the house scene.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like you're creating your own space and your own brand.
Yeah.
And it's coming from a positive place.
Yeah.
Not to say that the other ways are not entertaining, because that's all this is, isn't it? It's entertainment.
It's more negative kind of thing.
But I don't want to say, it doesn't mean it's negative. I just feel like you're in a good space from what I'm looking in.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on that? What's 2023 like at the moment for you?
Well, I feel like, obviously I'm doing my DJ videos, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm just taking it to the next level, do you know what I mean? I'm just coming out of all these ideas and
So no one has seen you build a picture quickly for what your videos might look like.
Like, I just kind of obviously I've got the clads in the ceiling.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of the equipment I buy, my lasers and all that.
Yeah.
And then I wear masks and things like that. I just try to be different with everything I do. I try to stand out.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
creative,
That's just my personality, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I remember from when I was first doing them on the Instagram, they weren't really that. Do you know what I mean? And then over the time, like you said, over the last year, I've been getting more creative and then looking a bit more professional kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just my iPhone. So
nice.
Yeah, man, I'm buzzing.
Wicked, man. So, I didn't know whether to go straight into it or loosen up the convo a bit, but the first way you proper came into my from what I could see, was the B3 clash. You ready to get straight into that? Where did it come from? How did it happen? Why did it happen?
Right, so this is the story and the truth, the whole truth.
Why is B3 telling lies?
He's telling lies. He's telling lies. So how it happened, how I first got into the scene kind of is I was going up to a lot of the DJs and I was just trying to hustle mixes out of them.
Yeah.
So, I was going up to DJs, bruv, can I get a mix? Then I started paying off DJs. Like, I'm paying Carlos Aries £50 to get free mixes in raves. So I got
For what?
Just to get free mixes on their set.
What do you mean?
So they're DJing on their set, live in the club, and I'm over there, £20 or £50, let me get free mixes. And that's how, I started getting the rave myself.
So wait, so let's, first thing you pulled out of the hat was Carlos Aries.
Carlos Aries, gave him a pinky.
Carlos, what cameraman said, what, Carlos, you're taking extra money. So wait, Carlos is subletting. He's subletting his set. What did the promoter say?
But bruv, I don't know, man. I'm just approaching the DJ, innit? Like, yo, brother, let me get free mixes,
What
please.
event was it?
I can't even remember. It was Brixton Splash.
Okay.
Yeah, not the one near the train station. I think it was the first one, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I approached him there. I'm approaching Radford.
So wait, did you have your USB or did he have his USB?
No, I didn't take USBs them times.
So you went through his?
Yeah, just going through your music. I just want to play any
Was that
tune.
the first time you met Carlos as well?
Yeah, it was. I think it was,
So you just have you spoke to him before?
No, I knew him from House's House.
Yeah.
Avalon, them days.
Yeah.
But didn't know him, innit? But them times, he's one of the top DJs, innit?
Yeah, of course.
It don't matter who you are, I'm just going to approach you, innit? I want to get on your set, mash up a couple mixes and be happy.
100.
And I was doing that at Bear DJs. I've done it with Wavy J down at Brixton.
How much you pay him?
But you know what it is? I was paying them fake scores. Yeah, I think.
Wait, hold on. Did you pay Carlos?
No, Carlos got a straight 50.
Carlos, if you're watching this, did you use those notes? So hold on. And so who did you pay fake notes? Wavy.
Who else got money? I can't even remember because some of the DJs I did, they weren't like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is who I can remember.
Is Wavy J Storman's brother?
No, Wavy J, he does his thing with
I know Storman had a brother that used to mix. He used to say, "Oh, my brother mixes his house," and I thought it was Wavy J.
No, Oh, Storming.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I don't
He
know.
used to say, look out for my brother, look out for my brother. R.I.P. Storming.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just approaching them, man. I just like
Just while we're on the
hungry.
subject, so Wavy J, Carlos Aries, anyone else?
Oh gosh, who else did I pay money to?
Were they good mixes when you mixed?
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest, innit? You know
Did
what I mean?
like, be honest, like, were they good mixes?
Nah, I told well, look, I can't. The Carlos thing, I'm just mixing normal. So, but I tell you when I did smash it with the Wavy J thing.
Yeah.
So I paid Wavy J the 20. That's just for one mix. I'm paying £20 for one mix. He's gave me the mix. I'm chopping it up and all that. Yeah, I got these two girls behind me and that. They're like, I'm buzzing, innit?
Yeah.
And then it was so good. He said to me, "Do you know what, bro? I'll let you have another couple."
Love that.
Yeah, so he gave
Did
me
he charge you again?
No, he just
Oh,
gave me an extra
yeah,
two for
yeah,
free because he
yeah.
liked what I was doing. So I kind of impressed
Love
him with
that.
that first mix, and then
Bruv, it's a different angle and it's hungry.
yeah,
I see you're
do
hungry
you know
for
what I
it.
mean? Like, yeah, I played the audio hall as well. Like,
Yeah. I see the video. I see
Yeah.
you repost the video again. So
Yeah.
whose set was that?
I don't know the DJ. It's one of the top DJs. So
Swear.
international man, I don't know.
What, you went on to...
Bruv, I just went
you
up
pay
there.
him?
No, I didn't pay him. So obviously after a while, I stopped paying DJs, innit? White and Black. You know White and Black? What's their names?
What, is that their brand?
Yeah, their brand, White and Black.
I remember Black and White and Napa.
Oh, yeah,
but
so,
not-
yeah, it might be Black and White.
but yeah, go on.
But anyway, yeah, so approached him at, what's that club that used to be in Brixton? Near the town hall. Can't remember the club.
There's loads there.
Yeah.
Loads of their clubs are closed.
Yeah, but
innit?
anyway,
So-
yeah, I went there and I approached Deck, DEC,
Yeah, we got Mike.
I'm like, yo, bro, let me get a mix. He don't know. He's thinking, who's this guy? Get me. I'm like, brother, can I get a mix?
But he's real. Did he let you have a mix?
Nah, he said to me, I will, but he didn't. You know what I mean? I'm just standing next to the deck, all hungry. Yeah, he's come off his set. Then the next guy's gone on. And I said, yo, brother, let me get those couple mixes. Brother, he gave me 20 minutes. I'm chopping it.
I love that.
20
What,
minutes.
you don't know who it was?
Can't remember, he's, like I said, it's Black and White. I can't remember their names. But,
Yeah.
so I'm
Big
chopping
drama.
up the mixes and all of that. And at the end of the night, the manager of the club, big black man, yeah, he's come to me. I'm outside with my boys. He said, yo, I just heard you just like mixing in my club. If you ever do that again, I'll punch you up.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's thinking like I'm violating,
Yeah,
like I'm not on the lineup, and I'm just.
Did you swallow that one? Humbly?
Yeah, I had to take it in it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, it's part of the
It is
journey.
what it is. You know what I mean? Just keep it moving. But
No,
yeah.
I rate that though. See, this is what I mean. People won't see that you're trying like that because we had a quick convo off camera about certain DJs that have done the buy-in views or whatever, and they've used it to their advantage, whether it was real or not.
Yeah.
So you've just a whole different aspect of it of putting money in to try and promote
Yeah,
yourself.
just-
You done it
yeah.
in the physical, like.
No, do you know what it was?
I
It
mean?
wasn't
I
even.
rate that.
It wasn't even that. It's like I'm listening to the DJs when I go clubbing, and I'm thinking I can mash up these DJs. I know I can mix hard.
Yeah.
So all I want is just one mix. Let me see what I can do. One mix. So that's what it was. It wasn't even trying to get my name out there. It was just I go into a club and I'm so hungry and love DJing.
Yeah.
I just want to have a couple mixes in it. I'm happy with that for the night. Do you know what I mean?
So where are you looking to go now in terms of your mixing or getting booked and stuff? What's your angle now?
My angle is like I'm trying to get management in it. Yeah, I've
Okay.
got someone.
I know you did mention to me before.
Yeah, I've
you
got someone who's looking to manage me. I'm trying to
Have
be
you not
chat-
signed it yet? You not sealed that one?
No, because he lives quite far, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, but
So
with the internet, it's with the internet, distance don't really matter nowadays.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but also I tried to hit out to Jammer the other day as well, innit?
What,
And
to manage you?
Yeah, to manage me, and he rang up one of my boys asking who I was and all that.
I swear.
So you know, my boy said he's gonna speak to him. So listen, Jammer, if you're watching, man,
Yeah,
like,
he's in the house scene as well now.
Yeah, he's
isn't
on
he?
the
So,
house
I mean, I
scene,
know
like-
he's been raving for years, but now I see
Yeah.
he's mixing it with
But
Skip.
anyway, we're gonna get back to the B3 thing. So
Yeah, go on.
So obviously I've approached B3, but he said no. So anyway, I've come out of jail one time, and there was a producer called Storm. Do you remember Storm?
Yeah, of course. That's a sticky one.
Yeah. So we
on.
won't get too deep. But I met him, and then through him, I was buying music off him. He's making me dub plates and that. And then one time I've gone around there, B3's right there. So I see B3 right now. I'm kind of feeling gassed because them times now, B3's at the top with
Yeah,
Lance
to be fair, bro,
and
like from the
Radford.
underground scene, B3 is my favourite DJ.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, still.
him, Lance, Radford, Can't Stop, Won't Stop Days, so they was around them times. Of
course.
So I'm around there now, them lot are making music, we're having jokes and that, so I'm feeling gassed. I'm around these man, you know what I mean?
of course.
Especially B3 because he's like top boy in the game.
Yeah.
And I just said, because these times now I'm living in Peckham, so I was making money and I was doing watering plants and them things there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just said to him, listen, if I pay you £5,000, Can you get me to the top? Basically, I'll give you £5,000. Chat to the promoters, whatever you need to do. I want to be on them lineups with you, Lance, Radford, and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
£5,000 is what it is. Some people say, now you're trying to pay your way into the game, but it is what it is. I didn't really care about the money because I thought I'd make that back.
Of course.
Over the years,
Yeah.
from getting bookings. So it's like, yeah, cool, right, no worries. So gave him 2,200. And
What?
then, yes, I paid him 2,200.
Wait. For what?
This is to get me out there. I don't know what you need to do, but I know you're the top boy in the game. So I'm going to give you £5,000 and you're going to get me out there. You're going to promote me. You're going to tell the promoters, yo, this guy here, put him on. Whatever. I know you can do it because you must be able to do it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Do you understand?
I'm speechless, but yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, look, to me, £5,000, I don't care. I'll make that back, like I said. So, yeah.
Listen, if you want to pay me £5 for that, I'm joking. Yeah, go on.
So, yeah, I gave him the money now. He's come and met me in Essex. We went and had a little Nando's and all that. So I'm chilling with B3 now, innit? You get me?
So this is just you two now.
Yeah, it's
just, building it up.
Yeah, that's it. But in his head, he's probably thinking, he don't know me too well. He's probably thinking, right, I don't think his intentions was to try, I'm going to just whip this guy off. But I don't know how it was working. But anyway, gave him the money now. And how did it go? So, yeah, I gave him the money and then...
So when you exchange this money, all right, I'm giving you this, what's the conversation? Here's £2,000 and I want you to...
Yeah, I'm going to give you another £3,000 and another 3-4 weeks, another month.
4?
Yeah.
For what?
Oh, remember, the deal was I'll give you 5 bags to get me out there. £5,000. I've only gave him 2,200, so I need to give him another 2,800 to complete the deal.
Yeah.
So I've gave him 2,200. But then within that time, my baby mum fell pregnant, innit? So I'm having my first child. So I'm not too sure how long this operation thing, what I'm doing, is gonna last. So I said, I rang him up, said, yo, Lee, need to get my priorities right. Got a baby on the way. So the rest of the 2,800, we'll call that quits. But don't stick to the original deal trying to get me out there. Just send me some tunes, exclusive tunes, and promote a couple mixtapes. I'm happy with that, yeah? He's like, all right, cool.
Still got a great deal there.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, though. Deep down, he's already spent that money in his head. He thinks that money's coming in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, because another 3 weeks' time, that money's coming. So he's already spent it. Car, whatever you're buying, he spent that.
Yeah.
So now when I've told him the news of got a baby on the way, he ain't going to be pissed off because it's like, get my price right. But deep down, he's gutted, isn't he? He's gutted. He's thinking, oh, what? I had another 2,800 in my bag and it's gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So he's pissed off. So, all right, cool. He's just going to send me tunes and that. So over the next few weeks, whatever. So when I first met him, he gave me I gave him £100 cash. Yeah. And he gave me 25 tunes. I was happy with that. So, all right, cool. Got 25.
What, 25 B3 tunes?
Nah, just tunes of, because you got to remember these times, when I'm coming into the game, I don't really know how to get tunes. Beatport and that, I'm not onto that. I just know that he's got all the rhythms.
Who told you this formula would work? Because
no one. I've just done it off my own back.
Let me rewind a quick. We'll still stick to this B3 story, but let me rewind a minute. What did you start? Why did you start DJing? What did you start DJing genre wise? Was it house, straight in, boom?
Yeah, we can go back to that. Yeah, so it was garage, innit?
Yeah.
I've been DJing 25.
Yeah. So then, what
years.
made you think I ain't got no tunes? I need to get tunes. I don't know how to get them. Let me go. Even right now, I've got a relationship with B3. Let me pay him, get me tunes, and he'll make me big. What made you think that formula might work?
No, not that he'll make me big because the deal's been cut now. Because I'm not giving you the initial...
Yeah, but what was your original thinking? Is my question.
What, of him getting me out there?
Yeah, like even saying I don't know how to get tunes. Do you?
No, because I knew these had the big tunes in it. Them man are having the big tunes and that, so I didn't know where to look for tunes. If I've heard people going on Beatport, but not.
And sitting here now, how do you feel about what you done?
I don't feel no way about it.
You don't care?
No, I don't care.
Or do you think, that was a silly move, or I should have been a bit more calculated, or anything?
No, because I feel like if I had gave him the £5,000, he would have had to do something, 100%. I'm not a dickhead. What are you going to do? Just...
No, of course.
What, you're going to take the £5,000? No, you're going to have to do something, otherwise it's going to get sticky, innit? Do you understand? You can't just take man's money, but obviously I've changed it now, so...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I haven't stuck to my end, got baby on the way, get my priorities right.
Of course.
So with that money, I've said to him, just give me music, and just promote a couple mixtapes. I'm happy with that now.
Yeah.
So, like I said, gave him £100, gave me 25 tunes. Now when I'm asking for tunes, £100, I said, every £100 just send me the same 25. He's like, nah, bruv, this is a month later. He's like, bruv, I can't give you them 25 tunes no more. Because I'm a big DJ now, this is a month later, I'm a big DJ now, so it's got to be £10 a tune. So I'm like, right, he's taking a piss out of me. So he's there basically saying he was getting 25 before, but what it is, he's pissed off in it because he ain't getting that rest of that 2,800.
Yeah.
So he's like, I want to cut this with this Johnny Rotten. I want to cut it off quick. So he's giving me 10 tunes, £100, every £100. So he sent me a file, 10 tunes, that's £100 off the debt. Another 10 tunes a few days later, a week later. So the money's going down, and I'm just happy that's how it's going to carry on.
Did you not know about Beatport at this point?
Huh?
Did you not know about Beatport?
I did, but I just thinking it's long. You get me? Just send me the rhythms. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So he'll send me a file, and you know, like with WeTransfer, you've only got 7 days to download it, innit?
Yeah.
So I forget sometimes, innit?
So you
Bro,
£100.
no, but listen, no, because it's mad you say that because when he sends me the file and I forget to download it, I'm ringing him, yo, B, I beg you resend that file to me because I forgot to download it. Sorry, brother. Hear him to me. Yo, bro, if I've got to resend that to you, that's going to cost you another £100. I'm like, but you send it to me, it's the same file. Like, he's like, yeah, bro, it's going to cost you another £100. You're wasting my time. I'm thinking, he's really mugging me off now because, like, you could just resend it. And people saying, yeah, he's taking the piss. He could have just resent that. Even if he said a tenner, but £100 for the same file you sent me. All right, cool. I'm swallowing it. But in my head, I'm saying, all right, cool. This ain't going to work out for you. Watch. So keep sending me the tune. So I must have fucked up twice with that, innit? Yeah. Can I swear?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
swear, mate.
yeah. So
What, you forgot to download?
forgot to download it. That happened on 2 occasions.
Oh, this is giving me anxiety.
Yeah, so I messed up once, you know, and he took the £100 there, so he got £200 for free. Anyway, sending me tunes. Then it gets down to the last £1,000, and I said to myself, hold up, there's no point in me keep getting tunes off of him, because where's that going to get me? Like, just getting tunes off him, I'm not doing nothing really, this is dead. So I thought,
Where's the £2,000 at this point?
he's already got that.
And what have you got from that?
He's just giving me tunes.
No, but you're paying every time for the tunes.
No, but it's coming off the debt. Remember, he's got 2,200.
Yeah.
So every time he sends me a file of 10 tunes, that's coming off the debt, £100
Oh,
off
so
the debt.
he's already got the...
Yeah, he's already got the money. It's just coming off the debt now.
Oh, so then when you don't download it, that extra 100...
It's an extra 100. Yo.
B3's a good businessman, you know, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They got B3.
No, do you know what it is?
You need to go Dragon's Den with them business plans there.
He's saying you're wasting my time. That's another £100. I'm saying, right, he's mocking it.
You're laughing as well.
Yeah,
Your jokes.
yeah.
Your jokes as well.
So, alright,
that.
cool. So he sent another file. He's got down to the last grand. I said to myself, no, I don't want to keep getting music. That ain't doing nothing for me. I'll tell you what, let me do a mix with B3 back to back. Put that out there. That would look good for me, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing a little set back to back with B3. And in my
That
head,
makes more sense to me.
yeah, exactly. And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm going to outshine him on this mix. I'm going to mash him up. I'm going to let people see, like, raw, I'm the real deal.
Weren't you saying that anyway? Because I remember the statuses, no?
Yeah, no, this was all after, yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't really flash or cocky with him, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my attitude, but I wasn't really that with him. It's just whatever. Now, sometimes I used to say I'm the best in that, but I wasn't trying to say I'm better than you, B. I'm not trying to mug him off and nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I rang him up. I said, yo, B, you see that last grand, yeah? I said, £500 off that debt. Do you want to, not debt, but whatever. Do you want to do a little mix back to back? But in my head, I really want to clash him. But I'm thinking,
no,
but I don't say clash to him. Because if I say clash to him, he'd be like, bro, I don't do clashing.
Yeah,
Like, what are you talking about? So I said, let's do a back to back. That will be help promote. I said, do you want to do it for £500? This is him. No, I don't want to do it. I'm like, what? £500 to come around my
off
yard?
the debt?
To come around, yeah.
Off the debt
off
or
the
new
debt.
or a fresh 500?
No, off the debt. Off the
Okay.
debt. Off the debt.
So basically, it's not even a debt; it's a balance.
It's a balance,
So
yeah.
he's got a 2-bag balance of yours, and you're just using it for.
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
things.
So I'm saying, come
I
round
see
my
it.
yard, mix for 2 hours, back to back, £500 a day. He said, no. I was like, raw. You don't even get paid that in a club. Like, I'm thinking, all right, cool. I said 700. He said, no. I said, he's really trying.
Yeah,
it.
but the thing is, what you've gone wrong is he's already got the money.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
So
thinking.
why is he going to leave his house if he can charge you £100 for 10 tunes? He's not going to want to leave his house for £5.
Yeah, but I feel like it ain't he mugging me. Like, you could say £500 was worth it to come and mix in my house.
It would be if he didn't have the £5.
If he didn't have the
You
£5
shot yourself in the foot by
that's it.
handing
Yeah,
over
I've done that.
2
I've done
bags.
things like that before.
Yeah, that's
When you pay them up front.
Yeah, that's it.
Balls in their court.
Exactly.
So I'm saying, all right, cool, 700, he don't want to do it. I said, all right, fuck it. Let's do it for the grand. He went, yeah, sweet. I said, all right, cool. I thought, because you're charging me a grand, watch what I'm going to do to you now, yeah? So, all right, cool. He settled for the grand. So in my head now, I'm thinking, right, I've got to turn this into a battle. I've got to tell him it's a battle. But before that, I'm looking for producers to make beats for me now, innit? Because I want to make a tune with the vocals just before the tune drops, finish him. So I'm looking for bare producers. I found Cali LeBron, come across him. Spoke to him on the phone. He made the beat for me. Made a
How
few
much you charge him?
£30 he charged me
For?
for making the rhythm, finishing.
That's alright, that's good.
Yeah, that's alright. I was happy with that. But he did start doing muggy things. We'll talk, that's another thing. Start sending out all my beats to DJs and that. I've already paid for them. That's my tune. So that's the next thing with DJs is bare drama. But yeah, so he made the tune for me. Now these times I got a guy in Venezuela. He does all my artwork, all like kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So the game Mortal Kombat, yeah. I've seen the finishing moves, you know what they're like, they're mad moves, innit?
Yeah.
So I said to my guy in Venezuela, I went onto Facebook, got B3's picture, cut it out, yeah, sent it to my guy and a side shot of him, and same with my face. I said, right, what I want you to do is on these finishing moves, B3's head on one, my head on one, and I'm just killing him on all the. So I had about 10 finishing moves, 15 finishing moves. So that was to go with the tune that Kelly LeBron made.
Yeah.
When the tune drops finishing, the visuals are gonna come in.
Which is very creative.
Yeah,
bro.
this
like,
is
you're
all my
showing that you've got a sick creative mind.
Right, yeah, so I'm trying to
there's
put
no one
all
in the
this-
scene doing that either.
Right, exactly. So I thought I'll put all that into it. Now I'm prepared everything. I've got my blue smoke rhythm and all that. Now I've got to approach B3 again. Sorry, I come out of jail. I rang B3. Yo, B, we've got to do this thing. This is him. Nah, bro. Like, that's expired. I'm like, what do you mean that's expired, bro? He's like, bro. He's like, bro, you've been in jail. Like, this has been like 2 years now. Like, I said, bro, it don't matter how long it's been. You've been paid. It's got to be done. You get me? And he was starting to get a bit sticky.
How long did you go away for?
I went away.
I won't ask why. But...
Nah, I went away for a couple months, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So the 2 months that
No,
made
but the thing is, when I first said to him about let's do this thing for £1,000,
yeah.
we didn't actually do the DJing like 2 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was preparing everything. Do you know what I mean? I'm sometimes a bit lazy, but whatever it is. So now it's like I'm on the phone to B3 and we're having a conversation, but in my head I'm thinking I've got to get out that I want to clash him. And he's got to agree to it, because if he doesn't agree to it, this ain't gonna work out for me. Because the original deal was a back-to-back. So I've got to draw him out, push his buttons for him to say, I'll clash you. So that's him head. So we're chatting on the phone. And me and B3, we've had banter. We always have banter. You know what I mean?
B3, he's alright.
Exactly. Yeah. So some people will think but we have banter. He's actually like the guy. Do you know what I mean? Vice versa.
Yeah.
So
I thought you two would get on, to be fair.
Yeah, we get on that. So I'm on the phone to him, I'm winding him up, I'm the best, you know, this, that, and like, he's like, you ain't never getting out there, we're having all that kind of banter. Yeah. And I said, I'm better than you, B3. He's like, bro, you ain't better than me. He's giving me all that chat. So I said, well, let's clash then, innit? Yeah, I'm drawing him back, let's clash then. And he bit it, and he's like, all right, I'll come to your yard and I'll clash you in your face, I'll beat you in your face. He's giving me that talk, and I've recorded it, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I've recorded it. I'm recording the phone call, my other phone.
The audio, yeah.
Yeah, just so I've got proof. Send it to Radford, a couple other DJs. He's saying he won't clash me, yeah? Just don't ever try and... So, yeah, that's done now. So, it's come round to my yard. This time I was living in a hostel, innit? It's come to the place. He's done his set, done my set. But when I put it out, in his head, he probably just thinks it's going to be him DJing for half hour, me DJing for half. He probably thinks it's going to be poo. He didn't realise everything I'd put into it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how the story went.
So when you started doing the videos and you had the dub plate, his reaction must have been shocked.
Yeah, so obviously now we're having a conversation. He's like, bro, what you doing? You're cheating. I'm like, what do you mean I'm cheating, bro? He's like, you've edited and made it look like it's a clash kind of thing. I'm like, bruv, it was a clash. But what he thought I was cheating with is the Mortal Kombat. And I said, but that was my idea.
Yeah,
that's
being
what
creative.
That's what I brought to the table. You got to remember, most DJs don't come with that stuff like that. So he would have just expected, you know what I mean?
Chops
So,
and that,
so he's gone on a podcast and all that. And he's telling his side. He spoke about it for about 14, 15 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what he's telling people the scene is that I made it up. He went on the podcast and he said that he just come around my house and done me a favour. Everyone knows he ain't coming to my house to do me no favour. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And he said on the podcast that he come around to just do a little back-to-back. Now, if it was a back-to-back, how comes I've got 2 hours footage of you? I've got an hour footage of what I chopped into half. So I knew no one didn't want to watch an hour of me and then an hour of him.
Yeah, of
so I chopped it half hour of me first and then half hour of him. And then I had a part 2 as well, what I brought out.
Of course.
So if it was a back-to-back, it's supposed to go two for 2 or 3 for 3, innit? Mm-hmm. So from that, all the DJs know anyway in the scene, do you know what I mean? Shen and all that, they've all spoke about it, they know.
Yeah.
He just felt a bit embarrassed because as a top DJ, you're not supposed to be doing clash, especially with Johnny Rotten. You can't be kind of clash Johnny Rotten.
Yeah.
But it was a matter of, he had to pay off the balance. That's what it was. So him being greedy, what I believe, him being greedy. And like, when I spoke to him not long ago, a few months
Yeah,
ago.
do you get on all right now? You
Yeah,
better?
we get on all
It's
right.
good
Do you know what I
now,
mean? Yeah, I mean, he's blocked me. You know,
It sounds
yeah,
toxic.
yeah. It's one of them ones.
Nah, so what happened last time you spoke? What happened?
Yeah, I spoke to him and like I brought on that conversation, and he basically said he didn't know me. So basically, what he's trying to say is we're cool, but I didn't know you at that point. Which, listen, like I said to my missus and a few people, I don't blame him.
Yeah,
you see someone coming to you offering you $5,000, you don't know him, you're gonna think, what? Is this
wild,
guy an idiot? Like, fuck it, I can do what I can do, innit? But yeah, I just had that.
It was me sitting here hearing that for the first time, the full story. That is a wild approach to try and get big. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like listen, I'm so.
You could have threw your own rave or half of a rave for that and got a big DJ on there with you.
Yeah, I definitely could. Like,
you know what I mean?
you see the Friday events thing. I was trying to do one not long ago.
I just mean with that amount of money.
With that amount of money,
just
definitely.
approaching one DJ to say, look, send me some
I
tunes.
just thought,
wild.
I just thought to myself, he's the top boy at the game.
Yeah.
He must be able to get me out there.
Yeah.
He must be able to pull
Why
some
didn't you
strings.
should have asked him to put you on the B3 lineup to warm up or something.
Yeah, do you know what? If I had have thought about it properly, that's what I should have done.
Rushed
So
into
look,
it.
put me on the B3 events and look, I'll pay you every time, or we'll sign a little contract that give you so much money, you got to put me on all your events and try and get me on a couple others or whatever.
Yeah.
That's that. No, do you know what? I don't think he had that B3 event running at that time.
Okay.
I don't think he had it running at that time. So yeah, he didn't have it running.
You live and you learn, innit?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Live and you
like,
learn.
That was over. We're talking like 8-9 years ago.
So
when I first gave him the money. So
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We got B3 anyway. Let's end it on a positive
shouts out
one.
to B3 still.
Lend us a tenner as well. So who else have you had run-ins with? Because I know you create your masks and stuff, don't you? I know you make your masks and.
Bro, the first drama I had beef with was Carlos Harris. Carlos Harris was the.
What, before you paid him that 50 quid?
No,
or
after I paid him. After I paid him, yeah, that was the first.
That is a classic story, by the way. Because I've known Cole for a long time. We used to live in the same area.
Yeah.
So I've known him from like.
He's on the same ends?
Yeah, we was on the same.
Okay,
like
I didn't know
literally,
this from
estates
South.
were near each other.
Okay.
So like I've known him for years. I remember like he was like 15, 14 and that. But yeah, so what? Why are you lot not talking now? What happened?
So I went to I played at an event with Amin Edge and dance. They was using actually my decks in the main room. My decks was in the main room. So,
Why? That was when you was a deck supplier. We'll keep that one. We spoke off camera. We'll keep
deck
it as
collector
that.
and all that. But yeah, no. So my decks was in the main room. I knew the promoter. He put me on that lineup with Lance Radford. That was the best lineup I was ever been on. But I was in room 2, which is fine.
That's all right,
Yeah. So Carlos Harris is playing in room 2. So these times now, when I'm trying to get into the scene, I'm trying to get all the numbers from all the DJs. I'm trying to network, innit?
Of course.
So I've seen Carlos now, and I've gone up to the decks while he's DJing, and I said, "Yo, brother, can I get your number?" And I got my phone out, and he said, "Yeah, like 2 seconds," but he's DJing and all that. So I'm just got my phone out, I'm just waiting. I'm just probably looking at something else. Why not? So I can't. Yeah, obviously he's gave me the number and that. The next day now, Antonio Funk Benedict, you know him?
Yeah.
Antonio Funk.
I've heard of him. I don't know him. I've heard of him,
One of the DJs in the scene. He's rang me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, you seen what Carlos Harris is writing about you on Facebook?" I was like, "No, what's?" I was like, "No, what's he saying?" He's like, "Bro, he said that Johnny Rotten's trying to teeth my tunes." Like, basically looking at the deck, and I'm like, "What's he talking about?" I got my phone out trying to get his number.
Did he not know that you had Shazam? Did you not have Shazam anyway? Or
no, I didn't probably know about them things, innit? Do you know what I mean? I wasn't even on that. My thing was I'm trying to get your number, but he's obviously thought I'm looking at the deck and but bro, the thing is you don't know me.
And then what?
So why are you going on Facebook writing about something you don't know? You're taking me for an idiot. So cool. So I find that out now. So I start writing bars for him. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yeah, started writing whole bars for him. I've done his dance and all that. Then it got a bit sick. And I had to ring man up. Yeah, I put it on, man. Like, come, let's meet up. Yeah, let's do this thing. He weren't on none of that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. At the end of the day, I don't know you. Why are you going on social media trying to mug my name off? I don't know you, bruv. That's how I see it.
That's social media, though, isn't it? People.
Yeah,
it's how the game is.
So it got to that situation, and that got squashed. That was the first one.
Good.
Then like, who was the next one? Yeah, there was one other one, but I'm not even gonna give him no clout. Who else was there?
Yeah.
There was.
Nah, we don't need to stay on that vibe. But I just knew.
Long story short, I've had dramas with a lot of DJs.
Right. So apart from music and your comedy and that, what else is in the life of Johnny Rotten?
Family, man. That's
family.
Me.
Okay. Yeah. How many kids you got?
I've got stepdaughter, 17,
nice.
and I've got 2 boys, one of 7 and one of 4. Just turned 4 the other week, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, loving life, man.
Yeah. So what are the boys like? Are they into the music?
Yeah, they're little dance and that, but it's any music for them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to pump the house music into it. But I think they're young, innit?
Yeah,
you know
they're young.
what I mean?
They're young.
They're young. Do you know what I mean? When they get a bit older, but right now I feel like they want to do whatever dad does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when they see the decks, they're like, oh, I want to have a go, but my boys are saying teach them. They can't learn right now,
Nah,
especially
not
the
yet,
oldest
not yet.
one.
Yeah.
The youngest one definitely not, but the oldest, he ain't gonna know beat matching that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Tried to teach my missus the other week, innit?
Yeah, I see you advertising.
Yeah,
I see you.
tried to teach her and that. My sister-in-law, because I done the Chucky and Tiffany, innit?
Yeah, I see this. Yeah.
So she was just dancing, but obviously that film got messed up by the guy from Manchester, so got to do it again. So she wants to DJ now, innit? So
Okay.
yeah, that's just about just teaching them lot to mix and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, family life, man. I'm loving life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, from how my life used to be to how it is now. That I've got a supported family around me. It's nice. Do you know what I mean? Keeps me. I tell you what it is. It keeps me chilled out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise I could still probably be a wild one. Do you know what I mean? I've been a wild one in my past.
So as a father, what are you, not to bring your own parents down, so we haven't spoke about them at all, but what would you like to bring different to what you didn't have? What are you aiming for as a dad? Because that's our, not to like my dad was the greatest, but what I'm saying, or is the greatest, but I always try and give just a bit more.
Yeah, just a bit more.
Aim for a bit more.
Yeah, it's
use
like
that as the pedestal to them up.
yeah, because like when I was younger, obviously like my parents. Well, my mum's not here no more, innit? So
Okay.
my background's my mum's from St Vincent, my dad's from Jamaica, innit?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But my mum, she's been gone like since '08. But yeah, my upbringing, like my mum and dad, they done well for themselves. Dad was painting and decorating, was working 7 days a week. My mum
Yeah.
had like 3 jobs. So we was quite well off, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a nice family, do you know what I mean? Like money wise and that. Went to Orlando when we was young, Disney World and that. So yeah, it was good. But my upbringing as a kid was very bad. That's when my mental health like went really bad because my
What
mum,
age are you talking about?
I'm talking at the age of like, from growing up, all my family noticed that my mum used to treat me bad, innit?
Just you?
Yeah, just me. Obviously, my brother was my mum's favourite.
Okay.
So basically,
Do you and your brother still talk now? You're right
no,
now?
we don't talk no more. Tried to do me over for money, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
money's always the problem, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he tried to rip me off for a bit of money, and I tried to do the DJing with him. I put on the 2 masks. We went to private studios, done a little DJ video. Said, "Look, bruv, let's do the DJing thing," and he was on it. And then we fell out over the money. So yeah, we don't talk, man. But it's just life, innit? Do you know what I mean? I just carry on doing my thing. But yeah, my upbringing and that like was bad for my mum. Do you know what I mean? I tried to commit suicide at the age of like about 16.
Wow.
Yeah, because I thought my mum didn't love me, innit? Took loads of tablets and that, crawling on my knees and that into my mum and dad's bedroom. Took loads of tablets downstairs, and I tell you what, I was just drinking water. If I'd known if you drink alcohol, because my mum and dad had bare alcohol, I don't know if I'm still here now.
back to it, yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But and that wasn't, like some people try to take the like a cry for help. I was really trying to finish my life, innit?
Done, yeah.
Just because I thought my mum didn't love me.
Literally strictly based on just because you didn't
Thought
feel
my
your
mum
mother's
didn't love
love.
me because of how she was treating me and all that. And I'm not saying I was the greatest kid, but I definitely wasn't the worst kid. Do you know what I mean? Long story short, look, men and men. My dad had an affair, innit? Do you know what I mean? So dad had an affair, but he still stayed with the family, didn't leave us. But because I looked like my dad, I used to tell lies when I was younger. So basically, what it is, my mum was taking out everything on me.
Okay.
So when she looked at me, she saw my dad,
Yeah.
and she took out everything on me and broke me down differently. Do you know what I mean? Like doing some bad things, like when I was homeless, and yeah, there was loads of things. Like I was homeless one time, and she knew I was sleeping in her shed. She's come in the shed 7:30 in the morning. She's opened up the shed. She's seen me there. Any parent is supposed to feel sorry and feel bad and say, come in the house. She said, you've got half more hour left in the shed and you've got to go. I'm like, raw. One time I slept on A13 in bed and breakfast, but I'm sleeping in the toilet cubicle. Didn't have money to get a room. Sleeping in the cubicle. Slept there one night, went to my mum's the next night. My mum and dad told my mum where I slept, thinking she'd feel sorry for me. She said, right, she made me some food. She's like, right, you got half more hour, then you got to go back. And she knew I was going to sleep. So all them things, like there's loads of little stories, but I'm not going to get too deep. But yeah, my mum broke my mental health down bad, you know what I mean? Like mashed me up to the point where I'm still going through it now. It's only last year, I'm still like, things are...
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, so obviously now I've got my boys now. I show my boys so much love. Obviously my stepdaughter as well.
Yeah.
But my boys, I show... Like every 10 minutes, I love you, I love you.
Yeah,
Do you know what
that's-
I mean? Kisses, cuddles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just about that. So
Nice.
that's where I'm at, man.
Did
Do
you
know what I mean?
manage to repair it with your mum before she passed away?
No, I didn't.
No.
No, I didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry to hear that,
obviously,
man. That's sad.
it broke me when I found out my mum was in hospice because I'd never heard of the word hospice. So when I rang my dad one day and he's like, my mum had cancer for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But just kept on getting through it kind of thing. So I just thought my mum's never going to die. Do you know what I mean? I thought my mum's never going to die.
Yeah.
And then one day I rang my dad, and these times now, my life is at all-time low. Do you know what I mean? I'm on hard drugs and all that. So I was just in a messed up place.
Because of your...
No, I was just on...
Childhood,
No, it's because I lived in... so basically, I started off living in Wandsworth.
Yeah.
But we moved to Essex when I was young. I moved to Essex when I was about seven.
Okay.
About 7.
Yeah.
And the reason we moved is because our house got burgled 8 times in 1 year. When my dad told me that, I'm like, you mum
Do you know what
must
part
be...
of Wandsworth it was?
I'd have to read my dad. I can't remember what part.
I used to live near there, so I was intrigued.
Yeah, so yeah, we moved to Essex. But then when I moved to Essex, when I got to a certain age, I was always coming back to South. Obviously, family events and that.
Yeah.
But I used to come back to South to see my cousins. I was like in Stockwell and that.
Yeah.
So I was always back in South. My heart was never in Essex, you know what I mean? But yeah, most of my life, I've grown up in Essex, innit?
Okay.
So a lot of friends right there. But then obviously I've been back in London, like South London, for the last 10, 12 years, you know what I mean? And I've locked a lot of people off. It's too negative, you know what I mean? Like, I'm at a better place now. Like I said, met my baby mum. And yeah, I've got my 2 boys now, my stepdaughter. So we've got a nice little family unit.
Nice.
Listen, relationships ain't hard, but you know, we've had our ups and downs, but we're still working at it.
Of course, yeah.
And it's going all right at the moment, do you know what I mean? But I'm just concentrating on my boys, you know what I mean? Just want them to be the best. And like you said, my mum and dad, when I was growing up, they never tried to push me into this or push me into that. That was their error. Now, my boy does swimming.
Wicked.
Done a little bit of football.
Nice.
So I'm just trying to get him into things and that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you got to be, in it. You know what I mean?
So have you done, like, sorry, I don't want to, you don't have to answer this,
No,
but
cool,
for
man.
things that you've been through, have you done therapy?
I tried it, but I see the counselling thing don't work. For me,
How many times have you tried it?
I just tried it a couple of times years ago.
Yeah, because I think for me personally, when I've done therapy, the time, 1, you've got to be ready for it. 2, you have to have a connection with the person sitting opposite you.
Yeah, but
they have to, it's not even on them and it's on you, it just has to fit. If it
you have to
doesn't
connect
fit,
with them,
if it doesn't fit, and it doesn't mean it's not you, or it doesn't mean it's you or them individually, it just, you know when you've got someone that, you know, it's going to work with.
Yeah, you feel easier to talk to. And
easier to talk to, or they
understand you.
Yeah, or they know how to get it out of you, or where to help you, or where.
Yeah, but I feel, where does that go after that? You keep having them sessions, what does that do?
For me personally, like, you just learn about yourself and why you've done certain things. So for me personally, a lot of stuff I've done, I just feel like you might have a problem or you blame yourself for everything, but there's a reason. I then realize, there's a reason why my attitude is like that towards that, or there's a reason why I act like this and act like that.
Yeah.
And then once you then understand it, you can then almost not stop it, but you can recognize it. And then you can recognize it when it might be starting to happen again, or when you're starting to feel weak again and things like that. And then it allows you to then deal with it more strong or more maturely.
I feel like it's mad because I'm 42. You know,
Yeah.
some people, they're scared. I'm 42. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like, especially over this last year or last couple of years,
Yeah.
like you said, like, I'm starting to be aware. I knew clock that I've got ADHD probably last couple of years.
I'd see a mile off you've got ADHD.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I'd see it a mile off.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't say it to you until you say it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I
Some
definitely
people
got
might not like
ADHD.
that.
Do you know what I mean?
I could do that even seeing you as a Facebook friend.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
B3 can see it. 'cause he's watched.
Yeah,
No,
cool.
I'm joking.
Yeah, no, so obviously the social media and the DJs, and that, they can see mental health, but you know what I mean? Look, so I've got that side, I'm a bit wild. Do you know what I mean? But then obviously I've got that side, I'm just normal, just like everyone else. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, there is no normal.
Nah,
There is no more. Everyone's their self.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So even with your ADHD, have you got help with that, or have you looked into any meds for that or anything?
Nah, I mean, my mother, my children, she wanted me to start taking meds and all that. And
it's not for everyone.
No, I tried it, and then I can't lie, that wasn't for me.
Yeah, it's
Do you know
not
what
for
I mean?
everyone.
I tried something for my depression when I was going through depression really
Yeah.
bad. Weren't for me. And like my dad said, you start taking some of these meds and my cuz, you might be a completely different person.
Yeah, some people are. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Great.
And to be honest, see the ADHD, I believe I'm happy that I've got that because of my DJing.
Yeah.
See my creative side of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
I think that's because of how I think. Do you know what I mean? I think if I didn't have that, I might just be. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Do you know what I mean? I ain't perfect. Do you know what I mean?
And you spoke about it a tiny bit there with the drugs. What made you get into the drugs, and how did you get off the drugs?
So basically, growing up in my childhood, I lived in Rainham in Essex, just around the corner from Dagenham.
Okay.
So when like the hard drugs come into that area, it was new for everyone. So girls were smoking, like people that went to work, a lot of people was taking these drugs. Do you know what I mean?
What are we talking about?
I'm talking crack cocaine, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What era is this? Is this like late 90s or?
Yeah, so let's.
Because there was a lot of crack in the garage scene.
Yeah, that's right. Late 90s.
There's a lot of crack in the garage
people
scene.
were smoking it.
It was normal.
Carnival. Yeah,
It was different to like what people saying. Oh, look at that crackhead, whatever. In say the 2010s and 2020s.
Yeah.
90s, it was in a, you'd be in a rave. Me personally, I wouldn't because I was too young.
Yeah.
I know from
The
people
elders
telling
and
me
that.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You'd walk and you'd be smelling crack in a garage rave.
Yeah,
it was normal, wasn't it? In the
yeah,
corners,
yeah, it
like
was
roadman,
Yeah.
proper like gangsters and that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean,
different
even the
era.
man them that was shot in it, the yardies and all that.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of smoking. Like I said, there was girls that was normal. But yeah, so when it come, I remember I went round one of this guy's house. He was DJing, and he said, "Do you want to try it?" And these times, I was the latest out of all my friends to try all the drugs. So weed, alcohol, sniff, man, all of that. I was the last one out of all my friends. So yeah, he gave me a thing and I tried it, and it didn't really do nothing for me. And then one time, it's mad as well because he was a white guy, and then a black guy come around there, and I had all my records in it. And he wanted a record, and he said, "Oh, yo, do you want to try one of these from my records?" And because it didn't affect me the first time, it made me crave for it and nothing. I tried it again, but do you know what he's done? He's put a big lump on there.
Shit.
So he's trying to get me hooked on this brother as well. And I cussed him years later. I said, "Look at you, you're wicked." So done it.
How many of your records did he take?
No, just the one record. Just the one record. It's just the one record.
Thought he was after a couple.
Yeah, but I'd done it, and I was with my friend as well. And I went back, and I was all upset, and I was like, "I can't believe I've done that." But then after a while, all my friends were smoking it. So all my friends that we grew up with, we was all smoking it.
Yeah.
We was all smoking it. Do you know what I mean? All the guys, my friends now, of my associates, they're all doing well in life. But at that time, everyone was smoking it.
Of course.
You look at these people now, you say, "Oh, right, you wouldn't expect it." So we was all smoking it, and yeah, I got hooked. I come off of it a little bit, go back, and then obviously I moved to East London, and I went really bad. Do you know what I mean? I was on
Where
it.
was you? Where in East did you end up?
Stratford, Leytonstone,
Okay.
them ends, you know what I mean? I was on it terrible. I was going to jail 3 times a year. I was doing...
So did people, like, not to be cold here, did people know you as a nitty then? Or?
Yeah,
Would you
because...
be like, oh, there's, what's your real name?
My name's Delaney, innit?
Okay,
That's my real name, Delaney.
It's Delaney. Oh, look, there's
Yeah,
Delaney.
they say, "Oh, he's lost it," and that. So basically, the people that I used to smoke with, they're sorting themselves out now.
Yeah.
They still have a packet and all that, but
Yeah.
they're sorting themselves off. They're not on that, the
Yeah.
hard food. So when they find out, "Oh, Delaney's still smoking, he's moving with this one, that,"
Yeah.
they're saying he's gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's lost it. He ain't coming back. And that was, my dad even said to me one time, he said he feels like he's going to see me in a gutter one time because I was doing some mad crimes and I was just robbing everything. I was just terrible. Do you know what I mean? Getting jail and all that. Yeah, I was just under craziness. And then obviously I come out one time, moved back to my dad's house in Essex, and I went raving with my friends one time, and then I just quit it just like that. I had a dabble a couple more times.
Wait, so you went raving?
I tell you what stopped me, the house scene. Getting into the house scene is what stopped me smoking the hard food.
Why, you started taking different drugs?
No, I was just going raving. So I was back on raving again like I was back in 97 when I was
Garage, yeah.
on the garage.
Yeah.
So now I'm raving on the house scene. Do you know what I mean? So I'm raving with one of my pals and that. And I'm just going to the house rave. So I'm still doing packets, but not that. That's a completely different thing. Do you know what I mean?
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Like when I was smoking hard food, I run out. As soon as I run out, £20 ting done. I'm out there licking, smashing. Like I made
What was you doing to get your dough back then?
I was licking cars, tom-toms. So I was
Tom-toms, yeah.
smashing the window, shoplifting from shops and all that. Just anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
house burgers, nothing like that. I was just doing little petty things to get money in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, my life was bad, man. I went to the mental health hospital twice.
Is it?
Yeah, my brethren, big up Gavin. I went there one time, just so out of my head. Thought my mum was still alive, looking out the window, thinking my mum's there and that, calling out to my... Yeah, my head was gone, innit? Of
course.
Thinking I'm getting set up, that I'm a big drug dealer, like the paranoia, that's really got into me. Even now, I still got a little bit of paranoia, but the paranoia mashed me up differently. So I knocked on my friend's ass and that, and he said, "Look, D, man, like, let me take you." So he took me to the mental health hospital. I was in there for about 2 weeks and
Big
that.
him up, man.
Sort myself out, and then I went in a second time. Thought, like, bruv, I'm smoking on the balcony of one flats in Leytonstone with some light-skinned brother, and it's like... he was going to work. I was so paranoid to leave the block of flats because I thought there was these 2 guys that was going to shoot me. So, and then I'm looking over the balcony. I'm thinking I'm seeing my family. Like, my head's gone. I'm thinking all my cousins and my mum's there. My head's gone. next minute, I'm knocking on all these neighbours' doors. Like, let me in, because I don't want to leave the block because I'm going to get shot. Shit. Let me in.
Was that your block? Did you live there?
No, just
so no one knew.
It was his block, but he smoked. Do you know what I mean?
So they were scared. You were scaring them when you're knocking on the doors.
He's there punching me in the face, saying "Get off," but I'm not even caring about the punches.
Who was punching you?
The guy that I was smoking with, because he's saying, "Bruv, what you doing? You're knocking on my neighbour." I knew him.
Oh.
But I only knew him through smoking. He wasn't someone I've known for years. I knew him for like the last couple of months.
Yeah.
But because I'm knocking on these neighbours' doors, and he's like, bruv, what are you doing? So he's trying to punch me in the face and that. But I don't care about that. I'm just not leaving this block because I know I'm going to get shot. That's what I'm thinking, innit?
Yeah.
Knocking on about 3 neighbours' doors, they're answering it, let me in. They're thinking like, what is this madness going on?
Does it just make you so paranoid?
Yeah, it made me so paranoid, so bad. You know what I mean? Next minute, boy them's come up. They've come up now. It's quite funny as well. I have to laugh about it. When the boy them come up and approach me, I said I'm not a bomber or something like that. I'm taking off my shoes, saying I'm not a suicide bomber. Bro, that's how my head was gone. Yeah, they took me to the van downstairs, walked me down. When they're about to put me in the van, I'm thinking the van's gonna blow up. I'm thinking the police are setting me up to blow up this van. I don't want to take my shoes off. Yeah, it was a lot. I was going for a lot. So I went to the mental health hospital and I was in there for like a week. And my dad come and got me. See, my dad, he's the best, man. He rescued me from a lot of dark places. You know what I mean? My dad, man. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Are you close now? You
yeah, love my dad, man. Love it. You know what I mean?
So do you think that's why you're such a good dad as well?
Yeah. No, I just think... probably. My dad, when I think about it. See, my dad, I've got my mum's side... See me, I've got 2 personalities. I can be a right arsehole if I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm on real smoke. Or I can be such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I feel sometimes where I've had people trying to mug me off and that is because they see the niceness. They think, right, this guy's moist. Not that, I'm just a nice guy.
Yeah,
but you piss me off, I'm going to be on your worst side. You're going to be like, I don't want drama to this guy.
Yeah.
So I got that worst side from my mum. She's a bit of an arsehole. People was like, don't mess with his mum. And then my dad is just such a nice, cool guy. Do you know what I mean? Just chilled out. No drama. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I just bringing up my boys, man, and hopefully I want them. I've got plans for them to be DJs like me.
Wicked,
I've really got it planned. You know what I mean? You do that, and all 3 of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good. A bit of direction and that.
Yeah, that's it.
You're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Is that your other side of your life where where you chill out and watch things? Or?
No, do you know what? Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. I've been.
You was on Arsenal fan TV. I see you post it yesterday.
See when my boys get older, they see that.
Yeah,
it's a little classic
good,
moment.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, no, I've been following my Arsenal, man. They've just been like, you know how they've been like this year. I've only been following football again because of this year, because the last few years have been rubbish, innit?
Yeah.
So I've been following, and then right now it's not looking too.
By the
good.
time this comes out, you will probably know if you're champions or not.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. But yeah, I like my football, but I wasn't really a footballer at school.
Yeah.
My thing was running, innit? Running and boxing.
Did you take it seriously running or?
Not serious, but I was fast and I completed in all the school athletics kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't take it serious.
So that probably helped you out when you was on the food and that, getting away from things.
I've had some mad police chases, hiding out in yardies' houses and all that.
Where's the worst place? And I don't mean like feeling super depressed, but where's the worst place being on drugs is taking you?
What do you mean the worst?
So like, where's like when you think, fucking hell, like this needs to stop. Like, and I don't mean depression-wise. I just mean scenario-wise, situation. What's the darkest place you've ended up, and you think, "Fuck, like I've ended up here."
Oh, probably prison. I've been to prison 19 times.
19 times.
Yeah, I counted them like years ago. I counted them 19 times.
Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. I was in and out. Do you know what I mean? Getting into fights in there. The last time I was in there, the 15 months. Jesus Christ, man, trying to pull blade on me, getting me into the cell.
And that wasn't that long ago.
It was 2000. I went to jail 2015 and come out 2017. I've done 15 months in there. My worst.
Where was you for that?
I went Thameside. Thameside, and I went to open prison Ford.
Oh yeah.
Got caught with my phone the last weekend before I got released. I got caught with my blower, innit?
And what happened? Did they put you then in the?
No, there's nothing they could.
I
got caught in the open prison.
Yeah. So what did they do to punish you? Nothing.
There's nothing they could do because if they went to do the talking on Monday, I'm going home Monday. I got caught with the phone on Friday. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But yeah, prison, man, it's horrible.
Did it help you, prison, or not? Was it bad for you?
No, it didn't help me. Because especially on the 18 times, because I was doing short, because I'm only just doing little minor thefts and whatever. I'm doing short sentences like 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 8 weeks. Out again, not learning, back on the field again. Same thing.
So what about the 15 month? Because that was the last time you went in.
Yeah, that was my longest.
So did that help you then? Because
yeah.
you was there for... are we saying that the longer you're in, the more effective it can be to help you? The short ones are not good, really.
Yeah, the short ones are not
You
good.
don't get put on no programs.
But even the long...
no
well, I say it's
education.
long. Some people laugh at 15 months. That's
Yeah,
like,
of course,
do you know what I mean? But for me, it killed me.
Yeah.
Especially in my relationship. Paranoia, like ringing my missus and that. Like, she's not answering the phone. Like, what's she doing? Like,
Is that with your...
No, that's just paranoid for most guys in jail. You really
No, I mean, like, is that with the same woman that you got
yeah,
children
that's my
with?
baby mum now, yeah.
Yeah.
She stuck by me, do you know what I mean?
Fair play,
She
yeah.
didn't have to, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, my life's with her, man, do you know what I mean? Because really and truly, she could have said, fuck
So
this.
what makes... Why haven't... If you that was your 15 months, your longest time, why do you think you haven't gone back to prison?
I think the music's kept me on path. No, do you know what it is? It's my family, innit? It's the family, innit? It's not like I can't take them risks and that. Do you know what I mean? It's not worth it. And so at the end of this year,
So have you stopped? Not. I don't need to know what you went in for the last time, but have you stopped doing anything? Can put you in that sort of position now?
Yeah. I stopped all that. It's
And
not
do you
worth
think that's
it.
come with age as well, or
Yeah,
is that just
definitely.
because
Yeah,
if you had
yeah.
your two children at say 21? And I don't mean like because you'd have probably been a different person if you had two kids.
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, do you think your age has allowed you now to make better decisions as well?
Yeah, because I think, like, touching on that, I think I had my kids at the right time.
Yeah,
Because some might say I had my kids at 35, innit? So that was perfect for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite young-minded and immature and that, so I could have been crazy back then, a bit wild.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I had my kids at the
So
right
they
age.
would have been part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I had my kids at the right age. And yeah, man, they love me, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm their superhero. Took them fun fair yesterday on the big rides and me. Yeah, loving it. You know what I mean?
Nice.
It's
man.
nice to know now when I finish this, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Get a family little meal.
Yeah.
Chill out with my kids, play a bit of computer.
Yeah.
Love it all. Do you know what I
that's
mean?
good, man. And that's what you got to remind yourself of where. This is why it's good to talk about the past, though, because we have the past for a reason. It builds you up, and then now look where you are, and you got to appreciate
Yeah,
where you are
because
now.
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are shocked. And that's why I can't boast with it sometimes. You know what I mean? Because I'm not scared to talk about my drug past. Because it is what it is. But why I'm kind of so boasty is because I'm thinking like, how my life was. I was at rock bottom, literally. Like, I was messed in the head. And now, some people, they see my... like one of my brothers, he said, brother, you're a superstar. Don't you ever forget that.
Yeah.
And he said, Skullhawk will be seeing you now. He won't be shot because he ain't got no kids. So he's saying, like, you got kids. You know what I mean? You got a beautiful missus. You're doing your DJing and DJ's on the next level. So I'm just doing positive things.
Yeah, exactly. You should be proud of yourself. Bro.
Yeah,
you come
no,
from
I
a
am.
lot.
You know
Come
what I
from a
mean?
lot, but you should be proud for yourself, for your children, your
Yeah,
missus
that's
as
it.
well. What's your
Lewis.
approach now then?
My
Because
approach-
you went down that road.
Yeah, I went down
the controversial
No, but
road.
what I want to throw out there,
Go on.
all these DJs that I had dramas with, I've never started nothing. Like, they've said something, and do you know what it is? Like, someone will start something for me, and I'll just go over the top.
Yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom, boom.
yeah, yeah.
And now I look like the bad guy, because like, this Johnny Rotten is just going doing
Yeah,
too
yeah.
much, but you started it, brother. So that's it, innit? So yeah, now my approach now is just keep doing my DJ videos and hopefully get team management, because my future goals is to do shows. I want to put on a show.
Yeah.
If I can get team management behind me, I've got ideas of how to put on shows. Some of the things I've got to come out at the end of this year. I'm doing magic while DJing and all that now, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of things, man. So yeah, man, I just got to keep pushing,
So
innit?
obviously, you could be a low scale end of like like Eric Prid's Tale of Us and that.
No.
You don't watch their sets. They're like visual sets.
What is it?
So they're like visual. I'll send you some links. So like
Yeah.
that could be your approach, but in the underground scene. Basically, they're visual like you,
Okay.
but on a bigger scale, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
But
go.
yeah,
I mean,
that could be your angle, which I think you're good at.
I want to blow up on TikTok or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you said your daughter's good on
Yeah,
TikTok.
she
innit?
done one and that, but I mean, my missus, she had a good account as well. But I posted my video, it didn't really do too well, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose I've got to be consistent, innit? Just keep
man.
pushing
You
it.
gotta jump in the algorithm.
And I've got like the Family Guy, you seen the Family Guy set? I think that
all of
thing
that
could be
sick.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because also as well, I feel like, because I tried to look at it from the outside. If I saw a DJ and he's ducking down, he's coming up with his son and the missus and the daughter, it makes you laugh.
Of course.
And you never go to a DJ set and laugh, but I'm actually bringing
it's
a bit of
different.
comedy, making you happy, innit? Putting a smile on your face, like, wow, this is different. So yeah, I've got quite a few, and like I said, the upside down house set.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be a madness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't
My
say
mind-
too much. Get it done.
Yeah, that's
rather
right.
than talk about it. Get it
that's
done.
it. Yeah,
Rule number
definitely.
one. But talking about the comedy thing, you've got like a character on your social media.
Yeah.
Let's go into that a little bit. What is that? Who
Nice.
is he?
Well,
Have you named him? Or is it Johnny Rotten?
No, Public Pest.
Public Pest.
Public
Okay,
Pest.
okay.
Yeah. So this started. Come out of jail, done my little stint, 15 months. When I come out now, I'm going to work. I thought, I've got to get a job. So I'm working on building sites, labouring, doing the ductwork, air conditioning, that.
Yeah.
But on my way to work, I don't even know where it come from. I just said, right, let me just start doing some funny things. All good?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, start doing some funny things, and I've got a couple masks and all that, and putting on lion's masks and all that. And I'm just doing madness on the train, like 8 o'clock in the morning, like doing passengers' heads in, like walking around with clown masks for the whole train, singing. Like I'm just doing a lot. But I'm posting them on my Facebook, and I'm getting quite a good reaction.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So
they are very entertaining.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just started like some hits, some misses, but yeah, I got quite a good few pranks and that. The comedy thing. I feel like that's another thing I could do.
Easy.
See the DJing and the comedy. If I got the right team behind me, I'm trying to take it.
You know, I'm a cameraman, bro. If you ever need any, you know.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. I've done the EZ project as well. Put EZ's face mask on. I remember that. Went around the whole of London. So yeah, I've got a lot of things. But yeah, the comedy thing. I
think you need to go into that more as well. I feel like for you, there's definitely a space. Like, as in, you know, you're very creative. You could build your own page heavily as like a few different characters, similar to like say Face Jacker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you know, like he's got loads of different characters.
Yeah.
Same as what's his name, Man's Not Hot and all that. You know, like that.
Yeah, that's right.
You could do that, I think. So you could have your DJ character as Johnny Rotten.
Yeah.
You could have your Public Pest as one. You could create
Chucky
one
as well.
other
Chucky. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that is a space there for you on your one page where people can come and have a look.
Yeah,
I just need to brand it.
I just feel social media is it doesn't matter how talented you are sometimes. It's a matter of game.
But you're whether it's talent or not, I always, whatever I watch of you, I feel engaged in it.
Yeah, but it's not just
whether it's good or bad.
Yeah,
I watch it.
Yeah.
So it's not like let's go back a couple years when you was doing a madness on Facebook of the statuses and all that. Everyone knew your name. Everyone knew who you was.
Yeah.
To say the DJ who was a sick DJ but just put a mix up with no status, no caption.
Yeah.
No one's drawn into that.
Yeah.
Most people can mix nowadays. So
yeah.
You got to have something different and extra and someone to talk about.
Yeah.
And to remember. And you've definitely got that. Whether it's
sometimes
good, bad, whatever.
That's right,
but that's you.
Yeah, that's
you as your person, like, and you know what I mean. And if someone sits down and talks to you, they know you're a decent fella.
Yeah,
you're a nice geezer. So it's like someone can judge from the outside, but I do feel like you've definitely got something that's good for the entertainment world.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Start like branding it and really going for it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like by myself, I don't think I can do it by myself.
I think you could with just the phone. The things you've got, your ideas you've got, and like the public
numbers as well. Like, I don't know if you see the so large thing and that. Like, sometimes the numbers don't come in, and you
the what?
The numbers, the views, the likes, and that.
So large. Why did you say so large?
No, so large in the J2K.
Yeah.
When they were saying about basically they've done an interview. And they basically said that when I was putting my stuff out, they look at the other numbers, they're getting like Selfridges views and all that, and Harrods, and I'm getting some Primark views. And they're saying I'm better than them, man.
Yeah, So Large is sick as well.
He's sick, fam. You get me?
But you know the thing with So Large is that he's authentic. So those other people might be talking about, they might just be like people that don't even like grime. That I just jumped at listen. Oh yeah, he's sick, whatever. But So Large is for the actual grime fans.
Yeah, that's it.
Someone who loves grime. Like.
Yeah.
So you into grime?
Yeah.
What was your? Usually a lot of interviews start with, so tell us about your upbringing. We go, we want to see what's current first, then we can dig back after.
Yeah.
So what was your music growing up? What was your genre?
That was garage, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, garage was my thing.
So what's garage to you? Because garage means different to everyone, isn't it? Like, if you're a real garage head, then tell me.
I'm a real garage head. Yeah, I was raving from as soon as I left school. I'm going into raves at 21, Sun City. I'm 16, and you see, I'm only short, and I'm still getting into these raves.
Yeah.
So obviously, when I start going out raving now, it's for some reason, because obviously my mate taught me how to mix, and then when I'm going out raving, my brethren, it's just us two. It's always going out raving. Do you know what I mean? All the top raves. When I'm going out raving, I'm listening to Norris the Boss and Mike Roughcut Lord and the DJs. But as soon as I heard EZ, something stood out for me, like the chopping, and I said, "Wow, this DJ's sick." So he's the one who inspired me, innit? And then from there, garage, man. I proper love my garage. That's where I come from. Do you know what I mean? And then I went into the grime because my brother DJs as well.
Okay.
He DJs for Gets, innit? He's
Okay.
done quite a few sets in that. Like, this is my godfather for my nephew and niece.
His name?
Who, my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Unique, innit?
Oh, is that your brother?
Yeah,
What,
it's my
blood brother?
Yeah, brother.
Swear.
Yeah. Oh, you know him, yeah?
Yeah, obviously I'm aware of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I've met him a
innit?
few times, but obviously I know you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's my blood brother.
That's
and
mad,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
same mum and dad and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's brother and dad.
Yeah.
Mad.
But
You got unique.
yeah.
I'm
so-
unique like my DJ is. That's what
But yeah,
gets
he
it.
does his thing. But yeah, I taught him how to DJ as well, innit? You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
is
we
it?
was on the garage, innit?
Yeah.
But then, he started doing the grime, then I started doing the grime, and yeah, I loved the grime. I was following the grime hard. All the MCs when Dizzy
Yeah,
come
of
out, I
course.
was following it. I tried to do a bit of the grime thing, but it weren't really for me. You know what I mean? Like the MCing and all that.
Yeah.
So I just stuck to the DJing, but then I fell off for a while. Fell off the DJing for quite a while. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I fell off, and then obviously I've come back to it. But when I've come back now, I've come with a house thing, innit?
Yeah.
And then I can't go back to garage. If I do play garage, it's the old school garage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? None of that cheesy garage like the old school garage. But yeah, you can't mess with house. You know what I mean? And the good thing about house is you've got different genres. You've got the Amma piano.
Sub-genres, yeah,
Love
of
the
course.
Amma piano.
Of course.
Yeah,
Real
you got the
sounds.
tech house. Like when I go to proper raves like a Bold and Solid Grooves, you're getting a proper tech house. You know what I mean? And deep tech, that's my thing, innit? But I
course.
just feel with the deep tech, it's not getting to the levels of where it wants to go. It's only in our community kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just love them raw beats, and them raw beats remind me of grime.
Yeah, of course, because most people in the deep set scene have probably been from garage and grime. That's why.
Yes.
They've all come from that scene. It's a
Yes,
bit like an involvement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I met up with Mac 10 and I come third in the DJ Quick Mix Challenge.
Yeah.
So he done
What
a
was
quick...
Mac 10 there?
No. So basically, he done a Quick Mix Challenge on Instagram.
Okay.
So basically, DJs had to send in a 1 minute clip of them DJing whatever skills. And yeah, I come third, come behind Rossi B and Luca. So,
Oh, mad.
No, sorry, Rossi B and Luca come first, Mac 10 come second, I come third. I mean,
Who's your favorite out of them? Yeah, I bet you appreciate Rossi being Luca.
oh yeah, love them.
Because that's your style, innit? Like,
Yeah,
because I know you're with
I've tried to go at them like
Most
let's
Wanted. I
battle.
know they're your boys.
Yeah,
So
see,
that like Rossi being Luca and
yeah,
everything.
exactly. Yeah, do you know
So
what I mean?
sick.
James Hype, them
Yeah,
DJs there. Anyone who's like on the decks and all that, skillful tricks and all that. I'm always trying to create things, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, see my phone, you know, like the voice notes.
Yeah.
My voice notes, Jesus Christ, I can't even look at it with phones off. Yeah, I must have about over like 1,000 tricks. And anything I think of, DJ ideas or anything, I'd say the voice note and I write it down.
Yeah.
So
It's good.
a lot of people like, I can't lie, I'm quite a cocky DJ. Probably seen that, innit? Saying I'm the best in this and that. And I think that's what's put me off. Like Stephen C, he spoke to me, it must have been about a couple of years ago, and he said you've been blocked from the scene.
Yeah.
His words were, you've been blocked from the scene, you've burnt all your bridges. He said, because just your character of like being too flash.
Yeah.
And I just said, it is what it is. So, you know what I mean? So,
But then you like, he's right in terms of what he's saying. You got to listen to people like that because they're businessmen. They know what they're talking about. But there is also, you can then create your own lane.
well, that's what I'm trying to do. Like,
That's what you've got to do.
I don't get stressed
Because
out
even
now.
let's look at, if we rewind a year, and I would like to get him on the podcast, so I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but Andy Mills
Yeah.
had craziness with Madge and all that. And
Yeah,
then people
yeah.
People thought, like, even I said to Mills, like, fucking hell, Mills, like, where you going to go from here? I remember saying it to him, and he laughed at me as if to say, shut up, like, what are you talking about? Because I was like, Mills, like, what are you going to do? Like, you can't even really, can't really in the scene.
Yeah.
Fast forward 2 years, Andy Mills has got the most relevant rave right now.
Yeah, and he's doing
Rave
his
in the
festival
Park.
now as well, isn't it?
Rave in the Park, like, is selling out quick.
Yeah.
He's doing his sound system, so he just created his whole
Yeah,
own
big up Andy
lane.
Mills as well. He put me on, put me on, didn't he?
Yeah. So like what I'm saying is, Stephen C is right what he says, because that scene there probably won't let you in.
Nah.
They probably won't.
No.
It's a very tight knitted scene anyway.
Yeah, no, it is.
Promoters book promoters.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's the same circles,
Yeah,
same
that's
lineups.
it. Yeah.
Which they're all doing very well. But I think you're gonna have to create your own thing, which doesn't mean you end up in the same place as them. Like, this is why I was talking about you creating your own brand, because I feel like you've definitely got something, and you're not just a good DJ, you're also an entertainer.
Yeah, I entertain my DJ.
Because you can have the best DJ who don't know how to entertain, doesn't know how to come across on social media, don't know how to network, and they won't get nowhere, or they just stay in that same place and won't move, which is okay. But for you, I feel like yours different. and that's what you got to really focus on. And
Yeah, I
go
mean,
for.
some people have said to me before, like the comedy team, they said, "Bro, you could have your own channel." Like they find me that funny.
100%. I think you should have your own YouTube.
So if I could branch off within the comedy, then the DJ will follow. Because now
I think that's what I think you need to do. I think you need to write down the sections, so your comedy, your DJ, and you got your names. So you got your Johnny Rotten, you got your what was it?
Public Pest, yeah.
So let's just say you had 3 characters, I don't know, third, and you just write down what you want for them, your aims, what they do, what they offer, and just go for them, bro. And you've got
but
it,
I still think I need team management behind me.
Yeah,
I feel like there's
get someone you can trust.
I feel someone out there's got to be like, wow, let's work with him. Like I said, I've got someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'll just see. If
So
it can go somewhere.
ideally, let's just fast forward to say December of this year. What would you love? Where would you love to be? And I don't want to say, oh, like selling out festivals, but I mean, realistically, where would you like to be? What's your aim?
My aim, well, I need to get a few projects out before the end of the year. That's my aim. Do you know what I mean? Like I said about the magic, I've started creating things where I'm doing magic whilst I'm DJing now. And it's not just like I'm DJing, I just do a magic trick. Don't make sense. It all makes sense of what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean?
Go on, elaborate on that a little bit just before we move on.
I don't know. Did you see the Red Mist video? So basically, I created a video with it was my tune I made. Well, I got it co-produced by Cali LeBron.
Sick.
Tune's called Red Mist.
Sick.
And so the idea thought with that is that I'll play that in a club. I made a tune called Blue Smoke as well. And so when I play the tune, I want to pump out. I want the lighting guy in the club to put on only blue lights, no lasers and all that, strictly blue lights, and then smoke pumping out.
Sick.
So when they dance with the vocals, can you see the blue smoke? See, I made one called Red Mist as well. But what I've done a video, and it was I made it and then put it on a projector. And you haven't seen that one, no?
I must have, yeah.
Yeah, you probably have, yeah. So basically, I'm throwing the light and I'm catching the light.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Bruv, I'm gonna send you these videos of these other DJs that they're like techno DJs and trance.
Yeah.
So it's a massive scale, but you've got the same mind as them.
I swear that,
They've got the same mind as you, and that's like what you're saying. Like it's a visual. You're a visual DJ.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do something different that no one's done before. Do you know what I mean?
So you literally could put on your own show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because like Hitty done one, didn't he?
Yeah. Hitty's gone down that road now. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, him and GT, man, they just took it to another level now, innit? You know what I mean? Big them up and that. But that's what I.
Who is your favourite DJ?
EZ.
Favourite house DJ.
Favourite house DJ.
Don't say what's his alias again. EZ's alias.
Elvin.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. But my favourite house DJ is me. It's myself.
Do you listen? Is there anyone's mixes you listen to? House DJs.
That's the thing with me. Like, because I'm quite flash. You would expect most people that are quite cocky and flash, they won't promote other DJs. If you go on my page, I'll screen record DJs mixes and that. And I put them on my things. Like I've got a couple of DJs that I've actually put them on my post. Do you know what I mean? So, but actual favourite house DJ. Oh, so my favourite house DJ is Most Wanted too.
Okay.
God, hey, them guys.
Yeah.
Different with it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
They're the guys that we chat a lot on the phone with. Like, they got skills, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always chat and we help each other out and that. Yeah, do this and we think of a lot of same things. But yeah, they're my favourite house DJs.
Wicked,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Obviously, they're multi-genre. They play garage as well.
Yeah.
But if they want to play house, they're my favourite DJs right now at the moment.
They're still on Flex, yeah?
Yeah, they're still on Flex
yeah,
FM. Yeah, the
Flex
Sunday
crew.
shows 4 till 6.
So let's wrap it up then. So 2023. What more? What we getting from this conversation? Where are we going? What's Johnny Rotten? What we looking for?
I'm trying to be the biggest DJ in the world.
Okay.
Like, it sounds mad, but I am, because obviously, like, the things I've got planned.
Yeah.
That's where it is. I want people to be like, whoa, like, I can't believe my man has done that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I believe in God. Like, I don't really I'm not like that, but I do believe God's blessed me with this talent.
Yeah.
Because some of the things I come out with, I'm like, whoa, how did they come out with that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I just wish myself the best of luck.
Just one other quick thing, actually, before we end this on my mind. I do not get too political, but how did you deal with like the Black Lives Matter stuff? Because you obviously you got a very thick English East London, Essex, South London accent.
In that,
Some people, I've got a couple mates like that as well. What's your views on things like that, or how's your view on how London is racism and things like that?
Well, I believe this country's a racist country, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's especially why I wouldn't move back to Essex. So big up all my friends from Essex. But some of the white guys down there who are associates, like, well, we're friends, but behind my backs, when they're by themselves and they're having a few drinks and that, it's black this, black that. So, do you know what I mean? But yeah, look, the country is what it is, man. Do you know what I mean? I just deal with it, man. But the Black Lives Matter thing, it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like all these young black boys, what they're doing right now, stabbing each other. That's all mad.
So was people not stabbing each other when you was younger?
No, I was playing football, playing computer, not stabbing each other and rolling around with knives. Do you know what I mean? And so that's why, obviously, me and my missus have spoke about it. Once the boys get to a certain age, we're going to move out. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, this is a good conversation. Where are you moving out to?
We'll probably go somewhere like Bournemouth.
I don't want a postcode, but I want to know like areas.
Beach. Yeah, just nice area, like out of London. Do you know what I mean? Let them grow up. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'll still keep my place in London because I still want them to have the cultural element of, do you know what I mean?
London, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Because that's the thing. What you're saying there,
they've got to be streetwise kind of thing.
But not even just that. You got if you just rewind two things you just said. When I was in Essex, my white mates, they were a bit racist behind my back. So then you're saying you're going to take your children out of London into areas that are, you know,
but the only reason I'm going to do that is because of the stabbing. I can't lie, I'm so scared for my boys when they start going, because obviously, you know, Croydon and that, my Croydon's rough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boys start moving with certain boys. Now I see a load of boys on the bus the other day, they're moving wild. I'm thinking,
sad.
My sons could be friends with these in years to come, just from being in class. Listening to the drill music and that, and
there's a lot of pressures as a young man though, because I was speaking about to someone the other day that obviously now we're older, you don't really notice it, but when you was at say 14 to 18, and you got a group of boys in front of you, you either walk through and with your chest held high and risk it, or you cross and risk becoming a victim. Yeah, that's the normal pressure, and that's turning every corner. And the difference is now is that they've all got ninja blades in their pocket. Yeah, so as much as I wanted to get my boys into martial arts and that to, you know, because I was a bit of a fighter when I was growing up, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I want my boys to have that, but at the same time, it's not about fighting these days. Man will pull out a blade on you. I know. Do you know what I mean? So, and it's scary, and obviously because of my paranoia, I'm so paranoid, I just want my boys to be fine, do you know what I mean? So, but like I said, I'm going to try and steer them in the way of music, not like, I'm going to try and push my dream onto them, but it's a good positive thing, try and get them on too, and listen, all I can do is try my best. Exactly. I mean, try my best, and everything will be fine. Everything will work out positive. Yeah, listen, you're in a good place now, and that shows progress, and that's positive, that's it, you know. Man. All right, well, thanks very much for coming down. I've enjoyed it. Big up Johnny Rotten, man. It's been a long time coming, and man, it's good to see you in this space. Yeah, appreciate it. Very good to see you in this space, because like I said a few years back, it was how can we say, it was up and down. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like even do you remember me messaging you? Yeah, I inboxed you and said, "Bro, take that status down." Do you know what? Yeah, because do you know what? I even said to my missus, like, I rate you because you didn't know me. I didn't know you. You didn't know me, and do you know? I'm glad you brought that up just at the end. I rate you for that. Yeah, because you didn't know me and you're looking out for me. Yeah, bro. Because honestly, I could see. Because you said people want to see your downfall. This is when me and my missus broke up. I could see you was in a vulnerable place. Yeah. So I knew you was just venting. Yeah. And I knew you probably wouldn't feel like that in about an hour's time. Yeah. And then I knew that ADHD blaring things out straight away. And then I knew that someone was watching. People watch and they love all that. Some people just, listen, that's up to them, but it makes someone who's going through crap feel better about their life. Yeah. But you don't need to be that person. Yeah, airing your dirty laundry. So like I had to message you, you know what I mean, and say, let's take it down. Like I said, listen, you want to talk to me, like, don't let everyone else see your stuff. Even the other week you said to me, don't always have to be on social media, just relax sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I actually thought about that. It's not rude, like, it's me just, you know, like, we're sharing knowledge. Yeah, I appreciate that, do you know what I mean? And listen, obviously, it's hard because you're an entertainer, so this is what comes of it. This is like, you can't water you down, because then you won't be good at what you do on the positive side as well. But but it's good to get the acknowledgement to look and say, it made me think. 100% it made me think. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, for that again. Cool, bro. It's like when, you know, I remember they used to say to Wayne Rooney, I think I said this to you. Yeah, you did. They said to Wayne Rooney, stop, like, if you take away his anger, they stop getting sent off, but it'll be half the player, because that's what makes him, you know what I mean? He's hungry and he goes in, but So end it on that one, man. Big up Johnny Rotten. Yeah, it's been a big and we expect to see you maybe on a couple other podcasts. and we'll also see your mixes out there. Where can they see all your stuff?
Yeah,
It will be
so-
across the screen, but let's see it.
Yeah,
Say it out loud.
Instagram, Johnny Rotten the Truth. That's my thing, innit? TikTok if I get on there, but yeah, Instagram's where it's
Are you
popping
gonna?
for
We
me.
need you to create a YouTube page as well.
Yeah, we do, man. Do you know what it is? I was thinking about the paid promotions. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
What do you mean?
Like, so when I done the video of my brother,
Mm.
he was paying for it to get promoted out. So he's not buying views or nothing like that. He's paying for the promotion. That's fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably have to start doing that, whacking some money on that.
Yeah.
And just get it out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fine. It just gets it into people's adverts and stuff.
Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I'm 42. I've got many more years of DJing.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So
And you got your children to come.
yeah,
as well,
exactly.
bro,
so listen, the goals are there.
Wicked, man. S-StarTV podcast. Big up yourselves if you're listening through the audio or the people watching the video. Make sure you subscribe. S-StarTV.